Hi, I'm Fishing Paul and welcome to a game showcase video. This is Into the Grid, a cyberpunk deck builder roguelite game by Flatline Studios. I discovered this game at some point last year while playing FTL and being intrigued by the FTL devs' other game, Into the Breach. So I looked up Into the Breach and Into the Grid also popped up and I decided to check it out. I instantly fell in love with the aesthetic, but also the unique mechanics. Into the Grid's unique selling point, in my opinion, is the addition of VIM, which stands for Virtual Memory. Every time you play a card, you may generate some VIM, and then this VIM can be used to activate certain active abilities called commands. These commands can range from something simple such as draw a card, all the way to play a card twice. In this video, we will show the demo version of the game. By the time the video goes up, it may be taken off the store because on November the 10th, the early access version will be dropped. So make sure to wishlist the game and join Flatline Studios Discord to be the first to learn about when the game drops. So with this short intro out of the way, let's dive into the grid. This is a beginner run, and this square here is our grid. The grid is made up of clusters, and in each cluster we can find nodes, which are the various map events you might see from other deck building roguelites. Nodes and clusters in general may be protected by sentinels, which are the combat events. Most of the time you must defeat the sentinels to unlock a node for use or be able to advance further into the map. Then each cluster is also further barred by gates. This is an activity gate which tells us we have to use all the nodes in this cluster, we have to use every single event here. And this is a combat gate, we have to defeat all the sentinels. This right here is a sentinel, we can tell because of the red outline around the node. We have to defeat every single sentinel in this cluster to unlock this door. Finally, there can be a watcher in each cluster. The watcher tracks our actions in that cluster, and depending on what kind of watcher it is, it might inform the grid that we're here. Now, almost everything we do in the grid, regardless of whether there is a watcher or not, generates trace. When trace reaches 10, the alarm level goes up by 1, and when the alarm level goes up by 1, then doors might start locking down, new sentinels may appear, and existing sentinels get stronger. So we don't want the alarm level to get too high, otherwise we might get too high of a level and the sentinels will be too strong to fight. So the loop is that we do battles, we get cards, we make a strong deck, we get drivers to enhance our strength, and eventually we want to find this bad boy right here, the core node, and then defeat it in a combat. In the beginner tutorial, here the core node is exposed, we know where it is, but there's also a harder mode where the core node is hidden and the grid is also bigger. So let's talk a bit more about nodes. In this first cluster here we have two nodes. We have library nodes, which are used to get shards. Shards is the grid's currency. And we have a compiler node, which is where we can get cards from. Every single node has 3 modes of use. The first one is extract. Extract basically means turn it into a small amount of shards without generating trace. Then we have exploit, which is a more moderate effect, but it generates a trace. and is usually stronger than the extract option. And finally, we've got the rehash option, which is stronger than extract and exploit. It generates trace, but it also costs a hash key. Hash keys are the premium currency of the grid. You get one from combats, but you also can get them from special nodes and from shops. You can have up to 4 hash keys at a time, so it's best to use them whenever you can. You can get a good amount from the grid, so you don't have to use them sparingly, but make sure to use them as best as you can. Before we dive into battle, let's take a look at the active abilities. There are 3 groups of active abilities: minor commands, major commands, and critical commands. We can see for each command that we can equip one of each group. We can see the cost and the effect of each one of the commands. Now, as we don't really have a direction in our deck, it's good to leave the commands as is. And thus we can now dive into our very first combat. Okay, so this is the combat screen. As you can see, we have a stunning background and a fairly detailed model of our robot that we're trying to fight. So, here's one of the cards that we have in our deck. It is a Code Slash. As we can judge by the red background, it is an attack card and it's basic. We have defense cards which have a blue border, generator cards which have a yellow border, and these are basically the game's unique cards, because with generator cards you generate Vim. There's also purple protocol cards, which are like Slay the Spire's powers, and there's also grey corrupted cards, which are like curses. A card has a clock cost, that is the energy cost. We can see it to the left of the card's name. Below the card's name we can see its effect. Some cards also have a conditional effect, which triggers once we fulfill some condition. For example, this Amped Code Slash card here. If we have at least 10 Vim, we will, instead of doing the main effect, we will do a second effect, which is to deal 40 damage to all targets, and then the card goes into the trash. Not to be used for the rest of this combat. Finally, to the left of the card's effects, we have some filled in hexagons. These represent how much Vim the card will generate when it gets played. Here we can see the rest of our deck. In the recycler we can see the cards that have been discarded or decompiled. Here on the left we've got all of our commands, and in front of us is the sentinel that we need to defeat. All sentinels have a passive. This one, for example, says that its jaw will restore 15 HP. And then we've got the intent. This is what the sentinel will do at the end of our turn. It will first gain 16 shield, and then it will deal 16 damage to us. And then most sentinels come with peripherals. These are extra things that a sentinel comes with, which can give it buffs, but if you defeat them, you may inflict some sort of debuff to the sentinel or a buff to yourself. This jaw here, for example, if it dies, it will stun the sentinel and thus it will skip its turn. Peripherals also come with their own intents. For example, this one would just give the sentinel 20 shield. And let's try to play here. We're going to take 16 damage, so it's a wise choice to try and block that. And then we can try to attack the jaw. Of course, we won't be able to kill it outright, because we don't have enough clock for that. We could try to attack the jaw, although unfortunately for us, it's now at 8 HP and it's going to restore 15 and going up to 23. But it's okay, we can still defeat it. Now, Power Smack. Deal 28 damage and on hit, that is, if the IC deals damage to us, then we get exposed. Of course, we can simply play 2 code slashes at the jaw to defeat it. And now the IC here loses its turn. Deal 16 damage and deal 16 damage, so we need to block 32 damage. We simply play around Cyber Cell, which, as you can see, because the secondary effect is now fulfilled, we see that the card now has a little glowy background, and the conditional here is also highlighted. So now we play it, and the card is no longer in our deck. So for the rest of the combat, we cannot use this card. Now have Amped Code Slash, which we should play. And then let's block the damage twice. And we also have now all the Vim. We have 20 Vim. And it's probably a good idea here to try to play the first command here called Energize, which will give us 1 card and will give us 2 clock. This is perfect. We can just play 2 code slashes, and now we have dealt the maximum amount of damage we could have dealt. And now we can simply play 2 code slashes, dealing 40 damage against the Maxilla's 24 HP, and defeat it. So now we defeated all the sentinels in this cluster, and this door here is open. In this cluster there is a gate water. Every time we try to open a door outside of the first door that we've opened, which was this one, we will generate 1 trace. And for this door we need to use every single node in this cluster. Let's get a card. Strays Guile gives us a decent amount of barrier and also crit, which makes all shield generation be better. We can get Fang Strike, which is the equivalent but for an attack, and we got Hoplite, which is a mix of shield and an attack. This is quite useful because we can play 2 cards in 1 for the same cost. Of course, we get only 1 Vim, not 2. It's a decent card. I do like Fang Strike because I like to be aggressive, so I think I'm gonna go with that. And now we have here a library. I think that generally I want to get a bit of money overall, so what I'm going to do is going to exploit this library and this library. And I'm going to open the door to see what lies ahead of us. And here we've got a combat watcher, which means that every combat we get into will generate an additional trace for a total of 2 trace to perform this combat here. And now we have a few more node types that have popped up. Of course we know the library and the compiler nodes, but what about this? This is a render node. We can obtain hash keys, or we can obtain an icebreaker. Icebreaker is a little device, a little tool that can help us disable a watcher or disable a sentinel if we want to skip a combat. Here is an upgrader node, which lets us upgrade cards. All cards, just like in STS, can be upgraded once. Although protocols here cannot be upgraded, you can only upgrade the regular cards. And here we've got a remover which lets us delete cards. I think we need to draw some cards here, first and foremost. Charge Code Slash, Moon Protocol, and Cypher's Gambit. Charge Code Slash is like a Code Slash but with considerably more Vim output and slightly more damage. It's decently valuable, I'd say. Moon Protocol... Well, it costs 2 clock. That's decently expensive, especially since we don't have a lot of clock generation at the moment. Plus, enemies tend to deal damage for like the first couple of turns, so you can't really build quite as easily. You don't have the time to let yourself scale, so I think it's kind of mid. Cypher's Gambit is interesting, because it's like a code slash, but we also have the conditional that if we use a command, we also gain 1 clock. We can use commands pretty easily here, so I think we take it, because if we use a command, which we'll generally want to use commands, this card will become free. Let's go pick one more card. Data Drain. Deal 6 damage, generate 4 Vim, and if you're on max Vim, gain barrier equal to damage dealt. I do like that on one hand, but it's expensive at 2 clock. Great Protocol. The first card you play each turn generates double Vim. Okay. Again, it's a protocol, it's a skill, it's a power card, so I don't know. Vim is useful to generate in general, but for 2 clock, and especially since we don't really have a card that generates lots of Vim, it's not very good, I think. And Prey Drive, gain 2 grit, gain 2 feral, and generate 2 Vim. I mean, grit and feral are useful, but I don't think we're going to be playing these cards quite as often. Now, Data Drain could be interesting, especially if we get to upgrade it somewhere. Plus, it is better than like 2 gold slashes, so I think we take it. I'm just going to go up here to the render, turn it into 2 hash keys, and then what I want to do is I want to open this door. I'm going to pay a hash key to open it, and here you have a shop. And here you got also the worst water you could get, the activity water. Every time we use a node in this cluster, we generate 1 extra trace. Yeah, that's not fun at all. Now, because I have a shop, I think I'm going to spend my hash keys to get a lot of money to be able to use it in the shop. And now let's go to this remover combat so we can open the entire area here. And we have drawn fairly badly, I think. The Sentinel says that when it deals damage to us, it will get back half of the damage as health. Unfortunately for us, because we have 0 blocks, we'll have to go full attack, and it's going to get back some of the damage it will deal to us as HP. We have no choice but to simply generate as much Vim as we can. Okay, so now it will gain 28 shield and then deal 16 damage. We could do Data Drain and Fang Strike. We could try to block the damage. I think we might want to block the damage and just do Data Drain so it takes a lot of damage from us. Exposing Rend. Deal 24 damage and then inflict 1 exposed. Yeah, I don't really like that. Now we probably want to draw a card. We have all of our attack cards in the deck, so let's draw a card. Play Unstable Charge, play Fang Strike to deal a bit of damage. And now we should have enough to kill it. And whoops, we have reached a trace level of 10. And now this door has closed. We can open it by increasing trace. But yeah, it's not particularly nice. And now let's delete a card. We can also use our final hash key to obtain and remove a card. Truth is, I'd like to maybe replace a card, and well, at worst we just lose a hash key. It's fine. Brutal Molding. Deal 30 down to all targets, gain 4 feral. Okay. Power Armor. Gain 30 barrier, and if you're at max Vim, instead gain 100 barrier. That's decently powerful. But this is my personal favorite. Mem Beacon. Gain 2 clock. So basically just get back the clock you spent. But if you're at max Vim, instead gain 3 clock and draw 2 cards. The thing is that this has an incredibly powerful upgrade, which makes it trigger from only 12 Vim instead of 20 Vim, which are max. Now here I think I'm gonna probably remove a Code Slash. And where is the upgrade? It's up here. I think we definitely want to do the upgrade of the Mem Beacon because it will give us net 1 clock and we also get to draw cards. So I think that's extremely powerful to get. Okay, so we have an okay starting hand, but Weakening Pummel is this IC's intent. It will deal 30 damage, and if it does deal damage to us, we get debilitated, which means next turn we will deal 30% lower damage. Yeah, I am not a fan of that at all. And the worst part here is that with this hand, we cannot even play any commands to try and get in more attacks. So I think I might just try to get in as much damage as I can. So I'm going to do... Oh wait, we can simply play the Fang Strike, and then we can play Data Drain, and we kill the wings immediately. I can draw a card, and then play Cypher's Gambit, and Code Slash. Now in theory, I could have taken 0 damage here, by simply playing Cyber Shells, but it's okay. I'll play this to get the Vim, I will shield up, I'll play Simple Sword to get more Vim, and then I'm going to attack. We blocked completely all damage, so we're good. I'll play Fang Strike, I'll draw a card, Cypher's Gambit, I'm gonna play a shield, and... I think I should just shield up, I can win next turn as well. Don't need to take any more damage than I need to. And I'll just kill it in style by doing a Data Drain and deleting it. I got a Scout Probe, which means I can reveal an area in the grid wherever I want. Okay, let's also try to obtain and upgrade a card here. That's another personal favorite of mine. Deal 30 damage, and if you deal damage, draw a card. Adonis at the blocker is also an interesting one, because you play the draw card, Ephemeral Wall, you get Temp Vim. It's like Vim, but you can use it to trigger commands, you can use it to trigger conditional effects, and at the end of the turn, it dies. So like you can play commands for sort of free with temporary Vim. But I really like drawing cards, so I'm going to play Guild's Heist here. And I can upgrade a card. Now, I do have Guild's Heist as well, I really like Guild's Heist upgrade, but I think Mem Beacon is the upgrade that I want to do the most here. Cypher's Gambit has a pretty poor upgrade. Data Drain triggers from 12 Vim, just like Mem Beacon. Fang Strike just gets an additional Feral and 50 damage. Yeah, I think we start with Mem Beacon here. It just becomes way too busted in its upgrade compared to the other cards. So let's now open this gate since we used all of the nodes. And now have another shop here. And have yet another Combat Watcher here. I really don't like it. But the truth is, I have been kind of wasting my hash keys here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the trace from the combat here, and then oh wait, there's also this door here I could try to open. And we have yet another Combat Watcher. This is terrible. Let's see what lies beyond this cluster here. Extraction Watcher, okay, that's not too bad. But of course I need a husky to get through here. Well, the truth is I want to go to the shop with more money, but without huskies. I unfortunately don't really have a point, but I can go here where I don't have to get as much trace, so it's still at combat. Montodia. Okay, this has an interesting passive. If the cloak is on, I do not know what the hell it's going to do. So I think the wise option here is to probably kill the cloak. Okay, thankfully for me it was going to shield up. So we'd be safe. But I might not know that, unless of course I play the game a lot. And now I'm trying to think what would be good to play here. We could play Amped Cutlass, which is going to do slightly less damage, but we're going to get 2 Vim. And Guild's Heist will do more damage, but we also draw a card. Ideally, I wouldn't like to draw, for example, Mem Beacon before I need to, so I think I'm just going to play Amped God Slash and move on with my life. And I knew exactly what was going to happen, because I drew the Mem Beacon as my first card, so if I played Guild's Heist, I would draw the Mem Beacon this turn. So I'm going to play Mem Beacon to get a bit of Vim. I'm going to play Funk Strike, a Code Slash, and Supercharge to get more Vim, and Cyber Shield to finish out my turn. And I took no damage. And now my Beacon is active. And I believe I can probably kill it this turn because that was 75 HP. And we can play all of these Code Slashes as soon as I play a card, as soon as I play a command. Cypher's Gun will be free to play. So first let's start by killing the cloak. Then I'm gonna draw a card. And that's it. So now I can turn this render into huskies. I'm going to turn this library into a lot of money. Ditto for this one. And the alarm is going to go up now, which is a shame, but well, I'm greedy. Probably the reason why I'm bad at this game. I'm too greedy for my own good. I'm going to get another trace by opening this heavy gate, and I'm going to use my final husky to rehash this library. And I'm going to go to the shop with 1500 cash. Oh yeah, and here comes the best card of the game, in my opinion. Fun Guys. It costs 0, generates 10 Vim, and draws 1 card. So basically, as soon as you draw it, you can just play it and you get another card. I think it's a must-have of any deck. At the start of your turn, if you have at least 10 Vim, generate 2 Vim. Yes, definitely. We will want to have high Vim to keep up Mem Beacon. Costless card deal 20% more damage. Costless card sucks, so we don't buy that. Cornucopia Protocol. At the start of your turn, generate 3 Vim. I think that's good, so I'm gonna get it. If you buy all adjacent items, reduce trace by 2. I mean, I'd like to get the Gatebreaker, so sure. And then I'm gonna buy Huskies. Can I afford to get all 3 Huskies and the Icebreaker? I think I can, actually. By only 6 shards. That's amazing. So I've refilled all of my Huskies. I have an Icebreaker to delete a combat, which I probably want to do it here. Or I can also do it here, where there is this Omni Watcher. So I'm going to delete that. Omni Watcher has been successfully deleted. And I guess I could go here to try and get all of the stuff. Although, the truth is that I need to use all the nodes here to progress. And the question is it worth? Let's use our scout probe to see if it's worthwhile. Okay, here's a root node. That's another space. This is a special kind of node. We can extract it to get coins. We can extract it. We can rehash it to get 4 hash keys, and we can exploit it to reveal where the core node is. Well, of course, since we're in beginner mode, we know that the core node is right here. So we'll probably use it either for money or for hash keys. And let's see, in this cluster we have another heal station. We have a card, we have library, and we have delete card. Here we have just card and delete card. So I think if we want to use a gate breaker, we'll likely use it here in this cluster. So let's use it here. Let's draw a card. Recursive Dream. Okay, that's a pretty nice MM generator. Yeah, virtual memory generator. Memleap. Deal 30 damage, and if you have at least 12 Vim, gain 1 clock. Maker stats, deal 20 damage, discard a random card, and if there was an attack, deal 30 damage. I like Memleap. Extra clock. Let's get money, because of course. And let's try to delete cards. Arliss MK2. Okay, so we can attack it for free this turn because it will shield up. And the interesting aspect about this Sentinel is that it has a peripheral which is a bomb. And the thing is that every few turns it deals damage to its fuel tank, and at some point it might explode, so it's a bit of a game of chicken here. Do we get exploded, or does it get to explode it? Because when it dies, everybody takes 56 damage. So I want to do it ideally when we have a lot of shield and it doesn't have any shield. I'm going to start by playing Fang Strike, then I'm going to play Guild's Heist. Unfortunately, I did not get Fun Guys, but it's fine. I'll play Cornucopia to get some extra Vim every turn. And now here we go. It deals 4 damage to us and 8 to the fuel tank. And I just got Fun Guys. Amazing. Unfortunately, has also a fuck ton of shield, so trying to get to it will be difficult. Now, is there a card I want to draw? Probably not at this point, so I think I just play Unstable, play a Cyber Shell. Well, theoretically I can't because I've got Fun Guys, have 3 temporary Vim. It's probably worth to at least draw a card. Okay, I got another shield. I think I want to play a shield. And I have 10 Vim, which will become 13 next turn. And wait, I also have Yellow Driver, so I'm gonna be at 15 Vim. And that means Memleap and Membeacon are up and running. Okay, I think what I'm going to do here is going to put on an Amped Cyber Shell. And then I'm going to do an Amped Code Slash. Or maybe no. I will put a Memleap to gain back a clock, and I'm max Vim, so Data Drain is going to apply. And I'm going to get 60 shield. And then I'm going to play Amped Code Slash, and I'm going to die like that. So yeah, that was strategy. Barrier up so that the Sentinel cannot deal damage to you. And then attack the tank when it's not shielded up, so that you take no damage and the Sentinel takes a crap ton of damage. And now let's try to delete a card here. Actually, let me try to get a card here first, and I'm going to delete the card. I could get Thunder Z-Bot here because it lets me generate more Vim per turn, plus it is also decent defense, so why not? And now let's remove a card. I simply will remove here, I'm not going to also get a card. I think my deck is okay for now. Oh, I really hate this but it makes me generate so much stress. Let's see what's in this cluster. Another shop. A Gatewater again. That is so sad. Moonlight. You have at least 6 fuel, generate 3 extra Vim. That's okay. Fun guys. And Memleap. I think we'll get fun guys here. And let's see what I have in my deck to perhaps upgrade. I suppose the only thing I would want to upgrade realistically in my deck now is to get Guild's Heist. So I think going to the upgrader here. I'm going to incur a lot of trace, but it's fine. Every time this IC hits, it inflicts 1 exposed. That's not particularly fun. Okay, I got Thunder Z-Bot, but I think I want to play Man Beacon to get a bit of extra Vim. Thunder Z-Bot to get extra Vim, and I'm gonna end my turn. Okay, I'm going to have to shield up here, because if I don't, then all shields will cost 1 extra clock next turn, and also if it does hit me, I will get exposed, which means that next turn I will take a lot of damage if I don't block it. I think it's probably a good idea to keep my Vim above 10, so that I can generate additional Vim next turn. And Bullet Hell. It's going to deal a lot of damage here, and I do not have the Vim to offset that, so I will have to try and get all the Vim I need to play Data Drain here. Unfortunately, I will likely not have the, I guess, clock to do it. Unless oh wait, I don't even need the... Or actually no, I do need the clock here, because unfortunately it has 82 HP. So I have to play Data Drain. Draw card and gain 2 clock. And okay, thankfully I can kill it now. I have enough clock and damaging cards to kill it. But if I didn't draw well, I would be extremely cooked. Trace level of 10, so alarm level 3 now. Door closes, another door closes, and we have yet another sentinel spawning down here. It is now a minefield. Another door down, and now we have access to this root node. So let's go upgrade. I can theoretically rehash, but I think I want to keep those 2 rehash libraries for more money. So I'm just going to upgrade a card, and of course it's going to be Guild's Heist, because it allows me to draw more cards. For the shop, I'm a little bit broke at the moment, so I don't think I want to go to the shop. I want to go down here to rehash this library. I want to try and draw a card here. Probably, yeah. I don't have any icebreakers, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to take some pretty steep trace penalties if I want to do anything at this point. Because there's many combat watchers where I wanted to go to progress, so yeah. It's not very nice at the moment. I suppose I can start deleting a few more cards, I guess. Oh, sorry, fun guys. I probably go Fang Strike here. Then Guild's Heist. I'll do Data Drain, I don't need to play it. I'll draw a card, if only to play Cornucopia Protocol. And the IC is stunned, so don't take any damage. Thunder Z-Bot Cyber Cell to generate some extra shield, and also revamped to generate more clock. I'm going to play also on Code Slash to deal a good amount of damage. We took no damage now. Clamp down. Man Beacon. generate 10 Vim, and draw cards. I'll draw a card, why not? Not what I've liked, but I'll take it. Kills has to draw more cards, and we have Data Drain to generate even more barrier. Draw a card from that. Let's play a few more attack cards. Unfortunately, I will not be able to kill it this turn. It's a shame. But at the very least, I took no damage and I have brought this thing to its knees. Play a Flank Strike and it's done. And now let's delete a card. There goes another Cold Slash. Oh, okay. Well, I definitely wanna open this door because I can just come through here, and opening this door costs me trace, so I definitely don't want to do that. I theoretically have a decent bit of money, and I could go to a shop. I also hate to do this, but I kind of wanted to turn this haven here into money. Because there is a decent bit of havens here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 other havens, plus any more havens in other clusters what will likely show up. And I've got a pretty good amount of HP, so I don't think I want to go for healing just yet. Let's see what other cards we can get here. Another Flank Strike, Thunder Z-Bot, or Momentum Protocol. I theoretically could skip, but I could get another Thunder Z-Bot to have more better defense cards. Plus, something does help with keeping up Vim generations, so I could take that. And I think I might be able to take on a shop now to try and maybe get some icebreakers, because I badly need them. Unless well, I do need to spend some hash keys here, if I'm being honest. Although not spending money on hash keys means I will have more money to spend on icebreakers and perhaps anything cool that might come up. So let's go in and see what we've got here. Every time we play generator card, generate on Vim. But I want to buy that, certainly. Console rebooter. Generate 12 10 Vim, re-enable all commands this turn, and then decompile. Well, that's kind of useful, I guess, but I'm not sure if I want it. I could take this. I could take this. Yeah, well, I should buy this. Now it's a matter of either buying this or that. I can't buy both, unfortunately, I'm broke. I can of course buy this, so like both of these will become cheaper by 25%, but if I do that I'm gonna get extra trace, and I'd rather not. I do entertain that idea because we do have all the fun guys and stuff, so I probably should buy this. And I think I don't buy anything else here. I move on. I'm level 4 now. Oh no, I'm trapped here. Yep. Oh, jolly good. Extra cash money. And the game started lagging a decent bit. I might have to cut the video into 2 parts while I relaunch the game. Let's exploit to get a card. Catalyst. Every time you draw a card this turn, generate 1 Vim, or another Memlip to get more clock. I think we have decent clock generation. I think we probably want more card draws. Catalyst isn't too bad because we have more Vim anyways. I think I take Catalyst. I love the little puns in the names. You got Catalyst, and it's an image of cat. You got Fun Guys, and it's literally Fungi, which is mushrooms, essentially. So yeah, all the little names are so good. Props to the devs for making the game so funny. Okay, now I have an icebreaker. Where would I want to use it? Okay, over here it's likely sort of dead end. It does have some useful stuff like a driver. We probably could use more drivers, if I'm being honest here. I think I might use a gate breaker here. Oh yeah, I have to go all the way through here. You have to go do this combat to pass, which is not very fun. But anyways, let's do this combat then. Unless I don't do it yet, and instead I do the combat right here to open these doors at the cost of huge trace because of this gate watcher. We definitely start with Fun Guys. I think I do Guild's Heist here. I'll draw a card, play Thunder Z-Bot, and then I'm gonna play. Do you want to do defense or do you want cornucopia? I think I'll do cornucopia. I'll be greedy. Ah, yeah, I should have not done that. It's fine. Thunder Z-Bot, Catalyst, God Slash, Unstable Charge. And I think I might leave it at that, but I could also draw a card. Fang Strike, that's pretty nice. Main Beacon, hell yeah. Unstable. More Feral, more damage. How did I not throw a singular attack? Please tell me it's all attacks. Oh no, it's not. It doesn't matter, we win. I think the only thing that can really... Oh, that's amazing, got another icebreaker. Now, I think the only thing that can really bring the build together is first to get a protocol which triggers on more... Which triggers every time we like gain Vim, we do damage or something. I think that would be insanely busted if we got it. And we also get a lot of money here, which is something I absolutely approve of as a greedy goblin that I am. And we also got pretty lucky with the waters here, I think. Another Fang Strike or another Mem Leap. I think let's take the Mem Leap here. Let's get another set of money. And let's break some stuff. Let's break this water here. And then I think we want to break... We could break the Omni Water down here actually, because I want to upgrade cards down here, so I'm going to have to delete this guy over here to progress, most likely. 3 trace is insane, but I just got lucky because there's a gate watcher here and here, so it stacks. Also, for anybody thinking about doing any shenanigans, overflowing trace goes back, so like I got from 9 trace plus 3 to 12 trace. That 2 trace did not get lost, it has been added straight away. So yeah, no funny business there, unfortunately. Okay, now truth is I have a pretty thick deck, in my opinion. I think it should be less than 20 cards. But I think we'll manage. Momentum Protocol, no card draws here, but we will do upgrades. And I'm also gonna get a driver. Okay, let's start with this. Thunder Z-Bot, Mem Beacon. I'll draw a card. That was kind of bad. I'm gonna play cornucopia here because I think it's probably not worth to deal damage. I will take a lot of damage here though. That's an issue. But thankfully I've got a metric ton of havens outside. Let's start with Guild Heist. What do I want to do? I'll do the Cyber Cell. Do Mem Leap. Another Mem Leap. Draw a card. And I guess I can shield up a little, or maybe. Actually, no, I should shield up a little because I'd rather not get depleted next turn. I'd rather be able to draw cards. I again will take some damage here, but I think it's okay. Alright, let's go. Thunder Z-Bot. Catalyst. I'm doing some pretty crazy combos here. And I killed it. Amped and Catalyst is amazing. They're like complements because you have Catalyst generating Vim every time you draw a card, and Amped is give you extra Vim every time you play a card. Let's operate the card. Let's have a decent amount of money again. Gain 1 cashed. Okay, so next turn you draw another card. Okay. Could be alright, I don't know. Memleap generates an extra Vim and does 45 damage. I could do Thunder Z-Bot upgrades, but I think Data Drain at 12 Vim is probably more worth because it doubles up as shield gen, so I think we go with that. And I think I'm gonna go do a driver. I do need to get more drivers. Oh my god, not this. I think I simply just try to delete one of the antlers here. I have to. This is probably one of the most annoying bosses here in my opinion. God, I hate this so much. Actually, no, I can just play this. Data Drain is now free. I delete. Well, let's play Thunder Z-Bot as well, because why not? And then let's delete the Antler. Cyber Cell is free. Well, I will take a bit of damage. Actually, no, I don't take a lot of damage. I think I damage a lot because of Thunder of the. I didn't take any damage at all because of Data Drain. Right. Okay, let's start Thunder Z-Bot. Draw cards, play Catalyst, draw more cards, draw more cards. I'm gonna start with some Feral. I will delete the Veil. get a bit of extra amp going on. Play Mem Beacon. Play on the Catalyst, why not? Put Memly. Do up Godslas on it. Data drain. I have dealt so much damage and I will take no damage myself. Okay, let's do Thunder Z-Bot. Draw a few cards. I'll do the cornucopia here, I think. I'm going to play Code Slash. Play Memlip. Oh, I misplayed it, I think. Yeah, and I'll just play Cybercell here to end my turn, or... Nothing at my turn here, I'm not gonna do anything. Yeah, there could do damage here, but it's okay. Oh no, I got tagged. That means all my defense cost one more. It's fine, I'll just play Flank Strike, kill that. Thunder Z-Bot. I need to draw cards. Okay, I drew some pretty good cards. Okay, let's play Catalyst and Fun Guys. I did that, and then Beacon. Draw a card. Membley. Guild's Heist. We delete that, we play it for free. Energize. Okay, yeah, we got the best of it. It's okay, and I think I should be able to just delete this turn. Boom. Data drain, and it's dead. Good stuff. Okay, now I could try to go for a big boy driver, but I think I should probably go for a regular driver here. Let's see what we got. If you got History Fill, gain 1 clock. I don't generate the atmosphere, so it's moot. Protocol cards cost 1 less clock. That makes Cornucopia be free, so I'll probably take that. If you got at least 80 barrier, gain 2 greed. I can get 80 barrier, but I think making Cornucopia be free is considerably better as an option. So I think I'll probably have to go back here, delete this Sentinel and the one below it. Here to get delete a card. Did I get anything else that I would want to upgrade? Probably not, actually. Yeah. I think I probably could try to go for a couple of drivers here, and then I might go for it. I mean, the game does tell you to, like, face the core keeper before... Don't face it before you hit alarm 6, and we're pretty close to it. We're at 5.7. I think the play might be to legitimately try to get a few drivers. Well, that's free real estate, we just play it like that. And then Beacon, Unstable Charge, let's draw a card, Catalyst. I did not draw a very good hand, honestly. I'll start with Thunder Z-Bot to generate a bit more Vim. I'll take out that, I think. I'll play Funk Strike, and I will be at full Vim next turn, which is okay. But hell, okay, I might want to try and murder this turn if I can. Let's play Fun Guys. Okay, no Catalyst, unfortunately, or now either. Let's see if I get Catalyst now. No Catalyst. More Fun Guys. Oh, could have played them the other way around, I think, and I would not take any damage here, but oh well. I just got one exposed, which is fine because next turn it will simply... The next turn it will get like 0 damage in because it's gonna reload, so I'm fine on that front. I'll probably delete this because, yeah, another catalyst. Draw one more card. Draw yet another card. Let's play Thunder Z-Bot to get even more Vim. Amped God Slash, Memleap, and it's dead. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident, but I would like to get as many there as I can, and now we're up to alarm 6. That's it, we're done. Okay, let's take even more trace and let's navigate to the shop up here. Again, I'm going in with max hash keys, which is not ideal, but it's okay. Let's see what this does. Yeah, sure. Also, let's take this. I think I'm just buying all of these because I do want to draw cards. I could try to reroll this, just to see if I get anything cool. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna buy the Gatebreaker, and I'm out. I still need to remove cards though. Let's see where this doorway leads us. Another shop and another removal. Well, first of all, let me delete you. I hate you. Let's delete this as well. Cash money. Yes, of course. And upgrade. I will want to upgrade here a card, if I'm being honest. Let's see what's in this cluster as well. Okay, combat. I hate that so many activity gates. Okay, so I think I want to do this combat to free up the render node. And then I'm going to go get a big boy air. I'm gonna get big boy driver. Okay, let's play an amped codes just to delete everything. Memleap, why not? Eagle's Heist. Corner copy is free. Catalyst, fun guys. A lot of damage. There's the cards. More fun guys. Unstable. Already a lot of... Oh man. Damn it, I almost killed it, but I should be able to kill next turn. I wasted lots of him, but it's fine. I'll just kill it this turn, like that. Boom, done. Okay, let's see what's over on this side. More money, and also an Omni Watcher. Sorry if I called Omni Watcher, but it's just that on the previous demo it was called Omni Watcher, so the name just kind of stuck. Oh, I'm very scared about what the drivers here will be. Berserk Driver. Every time you lay an attack, gain 1 feral and self-inflict 1 exposed. Pretty powerful, but also has a pretty big downside. Generate Temp Vim and lose all Vim. Nope, definitely don't want that. And deal 3 damage per point of grid you have to all targets. I think we skip here because all are either just not applicable to our build or bad. But I mean, we can sort of like do an infinite here, so being able to maybe finish it earlier might not be too bad of an idea. You know what? Screw it. I'll do that. Now a play I can make here before probably going into the fray. Let me see what I have in my deck. I do think I would delete a few cards, like maybe delete the Cyber Shell and Code Slash. And also probably upgrade Mem Dagger. I think it could have a pretty decent upgrade. Or upgrade the other guild highs that I have. So I think I still want to do a few combats. I'm gonna be greedy and I think I can do some more. I can get some more stuff here going on. So let's start Thunder Z-Bot and then guild highs to get extra cards. I don't want to get extra cards here. Or shield up. Just gonna get extra cards. I got Cornucopia. That's very good. Very, very good. Oh boy. Actually, oh well, who cares? I'm exposed as hell anyways. Thunder Z-Bots. Fungis. I should probably get Barrier. I'll be at max Vim, I think. Perfect. Okay, so Catalyst. Draw cards. What do we want to throw out? I think I'll throw out the Amped Councilors here. Then Beacon. Guild Heights, I think we can just spam here some attacks. Let's start with that so it starts, so we can do Guild's Heist. Now I think we scaled decently quickly with all the attacks we placed, so we probably do want to keep this up. Alright, let's upgrade the card now. I'm not gonna get any more cards. I think our deck is good as is, so let me upgrade these guild cards, but also let me see. Deal 25 damage and get 1 extra Vim. Yeah, no, Guild Heist is 100% the call here to upgrade, because we want more card draws. I could probably turn this into additional hash keys. I could just turn it into an... I can just turn it... I can just turn it into an icebreaker. I think ideally probably don't want to generate much more trace here, because yeah, it's just going to get considerably harder. Okay, so can I get to this? How can I get to this? Do I have to go through combats is the answer. Well, first of all I have to open this door. Yeah. And then how can I get to here? I have to go through here, which... not of the combats, unfortunately. That's fine, I guess I can just... yeah, just do this combat here, open this door, get to the shop. I'll just... don't want to do that. I maybe do want to do the combats here anyways, because I want to unlock this removal node. Yes, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, amend directive. Stun the ice. Let's definitely start with Mem Dagger because it generates some Vim. I'm gonna take so much damage here, but I think we'll be okay, probably. I'd like to hope so, at least. Or maybe not. Won't take any damage at all because I want to kill the Jaw in one singular turn. That's huge. Deal 70 damage and I'll hit if it's exposed. Oh, too bad. I'm already exposed as hell. Who cares? Add to Guild Heist on it. That's exactly what I want. Oh no, I don't have enough for Man Beacon. That sucks. That's fine, I'll just do that. And the other card, what could I get? I think I'll leave it for next turn. Catalyst. I was just played Fantasy, but first it's okay. Good stuff. I think I played this very badly because I did not trigger the Man Beacon. And now Catalyst makes me incredibly sad. Like, I managed to generate quite a bit of feral and also draw the cards I needed, so yeah. Alright, then I can go to the shop here and probably buy stuff. I'll take the Icebreaker. I reroll this. I think I probably do want to... no. No, these are not good. I roll just in case you get like... oh, got another Guild Heist, that's nifty. But do I want it? I mean, it does cost extra. No, I don't think I get it. I think I just get the thing here and then... I'll break this Watcher, the Sentinel, open the door here. I have yet another root node, so I can use it for more money, and Huskies if I wish. Okay, so I want to delete the card here, where you will delete the final code slots. It's useless. Okay, let's start turning the renders here into Icebreakers. And then let's see if I want to upgrade anything in my deck. That's not already upgraded, that is. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to upgrade at this point. We don't have anything else worth upgrading, so the upgrader is not worth. Let's get another Icebreaker. I probably turn this into money. And there is a shop up here which I could go to. Let's see what's over this way. Oh, it was just a corridor. That's fun. More money. I'm gonna try and break this Sentinel over here. I'm gonna go here to try and get the shop. Oh yeah, I want to go down here as well to get an extra removal before I take on the... yeah, before I take on the Core Keeper, I think I want to remove cards again. Let's go to the surface. Got another fun, guys. We definitely get that. This theoretically could be useful now, because we kind of get a good amount of feral, but still I'm kind of hesitant. At Surf it's complicated to cast, so first turns we draw 2 more cards. Probably gonna be useful, I think. I guess I could take it to reduce my trace because I do have a good amount of trace, so I'm gonna buy both of the icebreakers here. Oh no, I can buy it. I can buy that now. I will take the trace anyways, so I think I'll buy this and fill up on Huskies. Dang it. I increased my alarm level again. I could avoid that, honestly. I think I might just be over-prepared at this point, but yeah. Okay, we have another... Let's get driver. Four tag cards, draw a card. Inflict on possible targets, that's decent. Generate 3 Vim. I think I want this because it's more... I think it helps us generally, so it's probably more worthwhile. I don't think it's worth to spend 2 icebreakers on this, so I think I'm just going to... I think I might move like down here. Crack open this driver as well to get it. Debilitate dual targets, that's useful. Get exposed again, and yeah, definitely play lots of cards, so let's get the feral. Yeah, unfortunately our girl here is going to be running a lot. I'm thinking about deleting, perhaps, with the icebreaker on one of the renders to turn Huskies into more icebreakers, but I'm not particularly sure about that. And I'm now at alarm 9. Whoops. Yeah, doesn't matter, that closed off. Oh, come on, it just opened that. And I can clearly see just how much the grid doesn't like me intruding into it. I get another to trace by opening that. Oh my god, that's so terrible. Anyways, I think I probably just go delete cards here, maybe open up that render. I'm just going to fully stock up, I think, on... Alright, let me start with Fungi's times 2. Okay, got a catalyst, that's not too bad. Probably delete this, play one copy for free. Play Fungi's again. Oh, damn it! I should play Data Drain. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna take summon summons now. Oh no. Well, this next turn is a super busted start here. Let's just get Guild's Heist. 100 Z-bots. Cypher's Gambit, Unsealed Charge. Yeah, big misplay. I could have. Yeah, messed up big time. Do the Cyber Shell. I suppose I could try to go after, like, this driver here. It is gonna cost me... Actually, do I want more drivers? I'm not sure at this point, really. Why not, actually? Greedy. I'm gonna be greedy. My beacon. Let's go Fang Strike. Dark Art. I like to take a lot of damage here. 100 damage. Perfect. Thunder Seabot, Catalyst, Fungis. Draw cards. Guild Heist. More Fungis. Memleap. Another Memleap. Stable Charge. I guess Heist to draw even more. More Catalyst. More Fungis. Yeah, we just have this nice little infinite going on. Let's start with Mem Beacon. Why not? Let's start Thunder Z-Bot. Get a bit more feral. Okay, yeah, I think we just scale a lot and pretty quickly with everything, so yeah. Let's get an icebreaker. Yeah, just open the door, although we can just go through these rooms normally. Okay, what next? What I want to do? I want to get a driver, but I do have to go through this combat here, unfortunately. I'll likely go over to this route over here to try and turn that into hash keys. And I was going to hit alarm 10. Thankfully, after alarm turn, the grid will just stop resisting. As the devs have confirmed to me, you definitely don't want to reach alarm 10. You will likely get extremely freaking punished for that. And that's going to hurt so much because I love going for super greedy runs. And that's going to take that away from me. And now officially we will reach alarm level of 10. Yay! I honestly don't know how the devs are going to achieve punishment of alarm level at 10. I suppose we might just slowly start taking damage or something, or it's going to spawn 4 sentinels right on our location. I don't know how. I don't know how that's gonna work. And now a sentinel has spawned right here. That's extremely inconvenient. Oh wait, no, it's not start combat. I'm gonna waste the hash key. It will be fine. Famous last words of fishing pole. There are a few cards. Just a few though. No catalyst suddens me here. Ah, that can work. Another melee. Or maybe not. I probably just sealed up a little. I'm gonna take some zombies here. It's fine. Catalyst, Cornucopia. Oh, I should have played Fantasy, but it will be fine again. I'll ditch this. And dagger draw card. More catalyst. Unfortunately, I have to play this here unless I trigger some infinite or something. Sure, that works, I guess. Oh wait, I can't do this now. Let's go. This is so good, I'm busted. It's truly a shame that I have not gotten a protocol which lets me do damage if I'm at max Vim. And I get Vim. I should theoretically be able to kill it next turn now. Yeah. The cards. Catalyst. More drawing cards. Yeah, simple as that. Get another driver. I got all the defensives. That's interesting. I'll do that. I swear I have somewhere... Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna need to go considerably a different way though. I need to defeat the Sentinel to go through. I mean, I think I just go at this point. Like, I could try to greed for this final driver, but I'll be fine. I think we just need to do this combat. And then we're going to go at it, probably. Oof. It's not looking too good here, so I think we just feral memory. I'll shield up a little, but probably the wrong call. I'm not sure. Okay, got card list, that's nice. And fun guys, and more fun guys. Oh, she's gone Thunder's but I'll just play it now. It's fine. Here we go. I probably should have played Data Drain because I take some zombies here. Another Z-bot. Card list. I'll toss this. More card list. More card list, you know the drill. Yeah, so basically it's all about setting up and surviving the first couple of rounds, then it's just GG. Let's open up this gate, and let's heal up to max, or as much as we can, at least. I can actually just open these gates here to get to this final haven, and then... Yeah, alarm level raised, I don't care. You have no power over me at this point, great. Let me heal up to full, and then let's go against the Core Keeper. The game is acting a bit weird right now, probably due to the lag and stuff. And now let's go face the Core Keeper. Here we go. Not too bad of a start, I think. I'll probably start with Man Beacon, get Theme, Data Drain on Law, and Man Leap. Thunder Z-bot to start with. Alright. Yeah, that was not a good move there. GG, I win. I just spawn cards. And that's the game. So yeah, I probably got pretty good cards. I think I would have won much more easily if I got the protocol. There's protocols which trigger when you are at max theme. If I had those, the game would have been even smoother. But as you can see, you can make pretty busted builds and eventually just ignore completely the grid alarm level going up because you can just become that busted. So that marks the end of my showcase video. I hope I have hyped you up for the game just as well. And I simply cannot wait to see what the future brings.